Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Cereal Review, the show where I review cereal for you. And today, I'm doing not cereal again, the Pop-Tart video. That was something different. I decided I wanted to try that again, because while I was out at the store, I saw something kind of strange. We have Cinnamon Toast Crunch Oatmeal. Yeah, there is a couple of these, actually. It looks like this was something that General Mills put out recently. There was this one, there was a Lucky Charms one, and there was one more. I don't remember what it was, but it sounded like the Lucky Charms one probably wouldn't be so great, and I haven't reviewed that yet as a normal video, but I have done the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I've done the generic Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I thought, let's continue with it. Let's go with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Oatmeal here. So I have this open already, just as usual. So let's see. And by looking at the box, what it sounds like, there's this topping you put onto it. Oh, here we go. Trix and Cookie Crisp. I think Cookie Crisp is the third one that they had there, not the Trix, or else I probably would have gotten the Trix one. But yeah, anyways. So it looks like we got the normal oatmeal packet, but there's some other ones with this topping, it looks like. So we'll see how that goes. Instead of milk, obviously, I have some hot water that I just heated up, and it's off to the side here, so we can get into it right away. No sitting around waiting for that. So let's see how it goes. I'm a fan of oatmeal. I quite enjoy eating oatmeal, especially when it gets colder as my breakfast. This looks pretty normal, but I can see some what looks like cinnamon in it. So there we go. There's a normal oatmeal. And if you get like a brown sugar oatmeal, there's usually some of that in there. And it looks very similar, but I can see little bits of cinnamon and stuff in there. And, oh man, yeah, I definitely smell it. That's pretty strong, I gotta say. That's a very strong cinnamon scent to it. So let's add this water, mix it up, and then I'll add the topping to it once it's ready. Don't want to overdo the water here. Stir it around. This is not very thick oatmeal by the looks of it. Honestly, the water, it's kind of like, it's very hard to see here. It's kind of like pooling down, and now there's this like cinnamon water. Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Let's mix it all around, try to get it all coated. Man, that scent is very strong, that cinnamon scent. It doesn't smell like Cinnamon Toast Crunch though. It smells like warm cinnamon, kind of like cinnamon toast, but it's not really the same. It just smells more like straight cinnamon if you just took some and just smelled it right when it's in the little container that you have. That's what it reminds me of more. So let's take this topping now and see what that's like. It's not a lot in here. This packet probably could have been a lot smaller, to be honest. Okay, so there's like more cinnamon, I guess, but there's also these like granulated sugar pieces in here. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can see that. There's these little granulated sugar pieces in there. There's definitely way more cinnamon in there now, so we're gonna have to see how this goes, because I like oatmeal. I said I was like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I get tired of it very fast. It could be a little bit better, but overall it's pretty good. So how is this? Should I try any more of these? Well, we'll have to see. So let's go in. There's no eating it by itself, because that's kind of gross. It's just dry oats. So here we go. Surprisingly, not a very strong flavor. I get a lot more of it when after I swallow it. It's sort of like an aftertaste of the cinnamon. For how well this is coated exactly, like, look at that. Look at how brown that is there. That's like tons of cinnamon and sugar on there. Surprisingly, not a lot of impact to the taste, which is kind of surprising. Something else about this. Those little granulated sugar pieces, they're because they're there, it seems like some of them kind of melt in a little bit with the hot water that's still in it and all that, but the pieces that are there, it makes it crunchy a little bit. I don't think I want crunchy oatmeal, so I don't know. Let me mix it up a bit more because there's some bites of this that are very bland. And then there's some others that are very strong, especially with those little sugar pieces. So let's see how better, if I can make this any better by mixing it a little bit. Okay. There's not a lot left either. Doesn't seem like there's a particularly large amount of oatmeal in here, but that's kind of normal for these packets of oatmeal. It's a lot more filling than it might seem at first, but even this seems a little bit small compared to like sorts of kinds I normally get. So I don't know if this is exactly worth it to buy for how much food you're getting. I think I'd rather just buy a box of it. Like the regular cereal. Well, here we go. I mixed it up a little bit more. Let's see if this is any better. Definitely a much more even taste. So I think definitely with this, you should just whisk it around with your spoon and mix it all. Make sure it's completely mixed together, because before I did that, that was not very good. You didn't know if you were gonna get a ton of like just cinnamon and that like those crunchy sugar pieces, or if it was just gonna be normal oatmeal with some kind of weak cinnamon after you swallowed it. So if you try this, definitely mix it all together, because otherwise it's probably going to be much more disappointing than you wanted it to be. So I definitely say that that's the way to go with this. Overall, though, I don't think I'd get this again. It's kind of a fun novelty. Cereal companies do this all the time. I've mentioned it before. They like to throw in these little like gimmicks into their stuff to try to catch people's attention and get them to buy stuff. And I guess it works because they still do it. So you see, oh look, oatmeal that tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That sounds pretty cool, and then you buy it because you're me, and then you make a video about it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you probably should just stay away from this, because even after mixing it together like that, and it is much more balanced, it's still not as flavorful as I was expecting it to be. It's kind of, like I said, it's a little bit weak on the amount that you seem to be getting. And if you don't mix it together, because maybe you forget or something, maybe some of it still doesn't get mixed together, it's really inconsistent. And those crunchy granulated sugar pieces are kind of, I don't know about that. I feel like it should have been more finely ground up and not big granules of sugar. So I guess you could just eat this and don't put the topping on, but then what's the point? Just eat like normal brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal in that case, right? It's not like it tastes that much like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It just has cinnamon and sugar in it. That's pretty much all this is. You could do that yourself. Just take some normal oatmeal and just take some ground up cinnamon and sugar like you would use to make cinnamon toast, I guess. Just sprinkle some on top. I bet you it would be the same thing. So don't buy this, I would say. It wasn't bad, but it was pretty okay even after I mixed it all together. It's just not worth it. Are these other ones worth it? I have no idea. Maybe I'll try one of them. If I can find that Trix one, I'm really interested to try that one, because Trix is another cereal I've done 2 different videos about, and it's pretty okay. Like, I definitely like Cinnamon Toast Crunch more. I was a bit critical on Trix in the normal Trix video, but that kind of makes me interested in how this is supposed to taste, because it looks like it has little Trix pieces in it. The Lucky Charms just has like the marshmallows in it. That seems like the easiest kind way to do this. And then same with the Cookie Crisp. It just has like Cookie Crisp pieces. But I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I don't really like Cookie Crisp. So out of the rest of these, the tricks intrigues me the most. So if I find that, maybe I'll do a video on that one. But yeah, stay away from this. Don't fall for it. It's just another cereal gimmick. Some of them end up being pretty cool, like cereal bars, or who remembers those cereal straws that you would use to drink your milk with and then eat them. Those are fun. I think they brought those back recently. Maybe I should look into that. But yeah, overall, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch oatmeal, don't get it. It's okay at best, but it's just probably not worth the time or the effort. And there you have it. Was this interesting? I have no idea, but if you did think it was interesting, leave a like. Comment if you want me to try anything else. Do you want me to try this tricks one if I can find it? If not, do you want me to try either of the other ones? I'd be down for it. So just let me know if you want that. If you're new here, leave a like, subscribe. I hope to see you again, and thank you for watching. See ya.